Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just got out the shower. And after I make this video, I am taking myself to bed. I'm not gonna lie, I did not get around to watching The Real Housewives of Potomac, or I didn't finish watching The Real Housewives of Potomac, and I didn't finish watching last week's episode of Love and Hip Hop. I still need to finish watching that, and I need to watch this week's episode. I'm going to try my hardest to get that out of the way tomorrow because I don't have to go to work until Thursday until 1 p.m. So, that's my plan tomorrow. So yeah, I was sitting here thinking before I made this video. So I told y'all in my last video, congratulations to my brother from another mother. He just, he's a homeowner. He just purchased his first home. I told y'all how I was crying, girl. I was crying. I was so happy for my sister, y'all. Like, he has been talking about wanting a house, and it was such a surprise. I guess you really don't want to tell people in case stuff doesn't work out. I remember when he texted me, he was like, girl, I think I'm about to buy me a house. I forgot the text message. And I was like, what? And I was like, what? Because I know he told me he had some other plans, some other things, some other businesses that he wanted to do. But he was like, yeah, I think I'm about to buy me a house. I think I'm about to close. Girl, what? And all of a sudden, girl, he was like, girl, I closed the house. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, child, it was so funny because, so he had movers and all that stuff. But I was in charge of basically going to the new house and directing the movers on where they needed to place stuff. So when I was at his apartment, he was like giving me the instructions of, okay, if it has this color tape on it, they take it to this floor. If it has this color tape on it, they take it to this floor. If it doesn't have any tape on it, they put it like on the first floor. I'm like, okay, girl, I got it. He like, are you sure you got it, bitch? I'm like, girl, I got it. Girl, I'm not slow. I'm not dumb. I know. Come on, girl. So I had to sit over there and wait for like the movers and all the people to come. So anyway, girl, the movers come. Yeah, this how you know niggas can't never follow instructions, okay? So the movers come and I'm like, okay. So my sister said, don't put nothing against the walls. He don't want nothing against his walls, okay? Don't put nothing. I ain't say sister because it was some straight black men. Girl, I'm not about to get beat up over there because I'm always talking about sister. I was like, okay, so my friend said not to put anything against the walls. If it has yellow tape, it takes it to this floor. This tape, take it to this floor. If it doesn't, you can put it down here. So they're asking me questions. Of course, they're like, where do we put this? I'm like, oh. You can just bring this up to the second floor. And now, mind you, it didn't have no tape on it. So, but like, I'm thinking in my head, it make more sense. Now, he did tell me in my defense, okay, girl, he said, if you just don't know, just put it on the second floor. That way, we'll know either we're going to take it up or down pretty much. I'm like, okay, girl, whatever. So I started seeing ottomans and rugs and stuff. So I made the decision to say, hey, no, don't put that on the first floor. Bring that up to the second floor. Anyways, girl. So they got ottoman and rug. Because my friend come. He show up. He come upstairs. I'm sitting there on my phone. Okay. I'm like, oh, hey, girl. I was like, girl, I really did give them instructions, girl. I promise to God I did. So he looked in the living room. He said, that don't belong up here. That don't belong up here. That don't belong up here. That don't. I said, it don't. I said, okay, girl, listen. He was like, girl, I don't understand. I told you. I said, okay, girl, before you go off, this is what I had in my head. I said, it made sense to me that because those are living room things that they went in the living room. Even though you did tell me that if you gave me the instructions, I was like, well, maybe he messed up. And didn't tell me the right stuff. So I took it upon myself to tell him to bring it up here. Now, I can take it back downstairs, girl. It's only a rug like an olive. I can take it back downstairs. I was like, you know what, girl? I understand. I get it. That makes sense after you explain it. But, girl, he was about to curse me out. Niggas can't never follow instructions. Anyways, I just want to tell y'all a quick story because I thought it was so funny how he looked at me. Girl, he walked upstairs. He saw that shit sitting in the living room. I looked at him, knew he was about to go out. I just don't understand because I gave you. Girl, fuck Okay, anyway, so let's go ahead and get into hey sister. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into these hot topics. Cassie and her new fiance Alex Fine. He proposed to Cassie. You know, I really don't care about marriage. I mean, I don't too much care about marriage. I don't. But you know, you say that until you run across the right nigga, then girl, you run into the courthouse, okay, trying to adopt 3 kids and 2 dogs and 5 cats, okay? The right nigga make you change your mind. But Cassie is engaged to Alex Fine. I'm not gonna lie, even though I don't care about marriage, I was actually happy for Cassie. When I was watching the little video, I was like, oh my God, like it was really, really sweet. You know what? This is what I came to the conclusion of. I don't care what nobody got to say, and I'ma stand in my shit. Okay, Puff Daddy has to be one of the most trifling niggas around. Now, I'm not saying money is everything. I think for some of us, you know, money would help a great deal, okay? Don't you hate when rich people always talk about money don't make you happy? Well, bitch, give me your debit card and let me see if it's going to make me happy. Because I got some things I want to take care of. And I always be rich people talking about money don't make you happy, but they damn sure they giving the money up, okay? I ain't never heard no poor person say money don't make you happy. Shit. Anyways, girl, so my whole thing is this. Money is not everything. I mean, it's what provides you with a roof over your head, clothes on your back. You know, it gets your child to school, daycare. But we say money not everything. So we're going to go with that, okay? But when you look at the lifestyle that Cassie used to live and the lifestyle that she probably could continue to live versus the lifestyle that she has chosen to live, because when you look at it, the boy's on a ranch with some horses. It makes me believe that Puff Daddy is just trifling. I'm not saying every woman, okay? But what I am saying is I would assume that when you have somebody who's used to that lifestyle, has been deep in this lifestyle for what, over a decade with Puff Daddy? And for her to be like, I'm done. And then for her to go get knocked up in 3 days by a white boy, a fine-ass white boy. And then to end up getting engaged. And this white boy ain't got half of the access, half of the power, half of the money that Puff Daddy got. Not that I know of. He could, and we just don't know about it. That says a lot about Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy, I feel like Puff Daddy needs to do some real deep soul searching. The simple fact that, I guess what I'm trying to say is to like you have this lifestyle, I guess, that everybody claims, that everybody wants, and then you have this girl, this woman who had this lifestyle and she said, I don't even want it no more because I don't even want to fuck with you because that's how trifling you are, and I don't want to be that baby mama having to deal with you for the rest of my life. You know you sorry. Just like I said about Floyd Mayweather when Chantel Jackson, Nelly girlfriend, had those abortions. Remember she was pregnant with Floyd Mayweather twins? You know you got to be a trifling ass nigga for a bitch not to have twins by one of the richest men in the world. Bitch, you know you got to be trifling. Because, bitch, I would have pushed some babies up. But I would have had them babies so fast, baby. Nah, I wouldn't have had no babies off Floyd. Floyd is the type of nigga you get with, you try to get some of his money, you put his money in your savings account because you know shit ain't gonna last that long, get you a couple of bags, get you a couple of shoes, but when you leave Floyd, you should have 6 figures saved up in somebody's account. But Floyd is not the nigga that you have babies by, okay? Anyways, so shout out to Cassie, shout out to Alex with his fine ass, shout out to Puff Daddy. You need some therapy, girl. And I believe everything Virginia V had to say when she did that interview with Tasha K. I believe everything that bitch had to say about you knocking her upside her head. I believe it. I almost believe that you like your booty ate too by boys, but I don't know how true that is. So let me stop being messy and throwing shit out there. Anyway, so Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige says she is single by choice, baby. Okay? And she don't need no man, baby. I'm a strong black woman, baby. I said I would marry. I think what it is for me, I see a lot of the shit y'all go through, and I be damned. People be like, oh, you ain't got no boyfriend? Because really and truly, to let y'all know a little something, I've said this before, so it's really nothing new to the people who been watching my videos. I've really only kind of been in one relationship. I didn't start having sex until I was 25, okay? So I didn't start having sex until I was 25. So I had to catch up with y'all hoes. So, baby, when I tell you I caught up, I probably surpassed y'all, baby, as well. So, then no, I'm sorry. I started talking to this guy. That's what it was. We didn't have sex. And then after we end up breaking up, or whatever you want to call it, you know what it is? I don't want to say that we was in a relationship because I know I was still, because I wasn't having sex, but I was messing around. You know, like you mess with guys because you're not having sex. That's pretty much what it was. So basically, I just started, became a hoe after we got done, after we broke up. And then I started dating around, and it just was like, And then plus, I knew I still wanted to be a hoe too. You know what I'm saying? So I had enough. I feel like I had enough. I can't think of the word to notice that okay, you are not ready to be in a relationship. And then once I kind of got ready, once I kind of got in my 30s, I kind of got ready. Like okay, maybe you know you should try to get a boyfriend. And I realized like. It's just not cracked up to what I see. It's not, when I look at y'all, I just don't see anything that says I need to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? At this moment anyways. Anyway, so yeah. I would Mary J on that one. I feel like a lot of people should take note from Mary J. You ain't got to bounce from one relationship to another relationship like J-Lo. That bitch right there, now that bitch keeps a man. Do you hear me? That bitch gonna keep a man, baby. When I say I ain't never seen J-Lo single, I have never seen J-Lo single. Let me shut up. I know people like that in real life that don't never be single. I remember I had a friend tell me one time, I think I was, like I'm not a big movie person. I think I was going out to eat or something. And I know people to this day who still think it's weird to go out to eat. Like, I don't think it's weird to go out to eat by yourself. Bitch, what I need to go out to eat with somebody for? Bitch, all my limbs work. Everything on this body work, okay? I don't need no help going out to eat. Like, some of my friends, some of my family, they think it's weird. You go out to eat by yourself? Yeah. What you ask when you, what do you say when you go to the restaurant? Can I get a table for one? Do you want to go to the bar? No, I want a table. Sometimes I go to a bar. Sometimes I get a table. I don't think it's weird. Like, I don't think it's weird. Like, I think it's weird when people go to the movies on dates. Like, I think movies are like for like couples or people who have already went on more than a few dates. Because like the truth of the matter is when you go to a movie, you can't talk. So why are you going on a date with somebody who you're getting to know and you're going to the movies? To me, that's the only reason why a man would take a woman to the movies in the dating process is if he just trying to smash. Because ain't no way couples go to movies. People who have already been on probably 8 or 9 dates. I would say 8 or 9. 8 or 9 dates, they probably go to the movies. But I don't think movies are appropriate for people who are, you know, first date, second date, third date. Well, I just don't. So I feel like everybody should go to the movies by themselves because what the fuck you gonna do, talk? Anyway, child. So yeah, shout out to Mary J. Blige for being a strong black woman and letting everybody know, bitch, I ain't got a man because I don't want a man, okay? If I want a man, like I had to tell somebody before too, baby, it is not hard to get into a relationship. It's really, really not. What's hard is making sure these motherfuckers are faithful. Okay? And you can't do shit about no nigga who ain't gonna be faithful. So, I mean, it's not hard to get a man, baby. It's not. It's really not hard to get a man. And it's not hard to keep one either. Okay? Either you're gonna know your worth, or either you're not gonna know your worth. I know I'm going to a whole ring. Anyways, who else? Common and Angela Rye, girl, they back on as a couple. Y'all know I told y'all, we talked about this before, and I still stand by what I said. I think Common is trifling. I do. Common said that he had to base. He was on the Angie Martinez show. This is all I got to say. Somebody like Common, somebody at Common's age, for you to still be doing this back and forth with people. And then when you look at somebody like Angela Rye, who comes from a 2-parent household, her parents have been together forever and a day. My assumption is usually like when men come from 2-parent households, that's usually, from what I'm assuming, that's usually like what they want. Like, my mom and daddy together, I want the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't look at it as though, and Angela is not a young chicken. She's not old. I think she may be like 35, something like that. I mean, you know, bitches having babies and families at 50 now, so I don't know if she want kids or not. But, and it really don't matter if she want them or not. But what I'm saying is, like, she's not young. And because she comes from this 2-parent household, and you get with this man who in his 40s, and y'all breaking up and getting together, and I just feel like Common was a problem. I really, really do. I think she came in, Angela comes across as a strong woman. I think she came in like, this is what I want, this is what I'm requesting, this is what I expect. And if you can't feel those 3 things, my expectations, my requests, and my desires, then it's a no-go. And I think that he could fulfill them, and so things ended. And now I think he's back like, oh, I did some growing up, I did some soul searching, and, you know, I'm this new man. I guess time will tell. But I just, you know, baby, I don't know, Common already told us in his book, I ain't read his book, but he told us that when he broke up with Erykah Badu, baby, Common said he couldn't eat. I sound like Mama Joyce when she was talking about Common. Common. Girl, Common said he couldn't eat, okay? I don't know what Erykah Badu be putting on these niggas, but we want some to eat Badu. When I tell you, baby, Erykah get with these niggas, and these niggas be loco. These niggas be loco after she break up. Have y'all noticed that? Bitch, Andre 3000 be walking around playing a goddamn flute all through the airport and the grocery stores and shit. Girl, Andre 3000 be walking around here in 2019 playing a fucking flute, bitch. I'm ashy. I just got the shower. Anyways, Common, he was in therapy. I said, baby, I don't know what Erykah Badu got, but baby, she need to package it up and sell that shit, because I'm going to be the first one in line. Okay? It's spelled shit. Y'all heard about Kim Kardashian? She getting slammed. She came up with a new name for her undergarment line. It's called Skims. And supposedly she got the name from a fan. She sent out a tweet and basically asked for a new name. Oh, I was like, this is my gator. I'm like, anyways, Cheryl. So she basically sent out a tweet asking her fans for, and so let me tell y'all something. At the end of the day, Kim sent out a tweet or sent out a post and asked for somebody to give her suggestions for a new name, because you know she had named her old name was Kimono, and people say that she was appropriating, and so she changed her name. This is my whole thing. What you should have done, I don't know a lot about business, but what you should have done was trademark the name, and then whatever you need to do, sell it to her. But pretty much, bitch, you gave her a free name that she about to make millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars off of. And that bitch probably, the only thing she gonna do is probably send you a couple of pieces. Just remember, like, when, I don't even feel like bringing that up. But I look at it like, is Kim trifling? No. Has she been trifling? Yes. But in this situation, is she trifling? No. You gave out a name, and she took it. And now she about to make millions and millions of dollars off of it. When you should have sold it to her. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get to. You should have sold it to her. Or tried to sell it to her. And if she said, no, bitch, okay, whatever. You'll come up with something else. You can. Anyways, child, I wanted to talk about Howard, Terrence Howard, and his ex-wife. He has to pay her like $1.3 million, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. Child, I'm sleepy. All right, y'all, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna try to get up. I gotta stop and get me some breakfast. I might have to take my niece to school tomorrow. So I don't know, child. My sister's gonna let me know in the morning. So I'm gonna have to try to wake up around like 6:30, so she can let me know. What's the plans? Because yeah, I gotta take my niece to school tomorrow. Oh, all right, y'all. Is that it? Oh, I wanted to talk about LaRon. I have a list of names. I have a list of stuff I wanted to talk about, but some of the stuff I don't have enough information on, so that's why I skip over some of the stuff. But I wanted to talk about LaRon McClain tomorrow, the football player. And I want to talk about Howard, Terrence Howard, and his ex-wife. And this is what I'm gonna say about a little bit about that is, y'all always say that when you marry, you become one. So I don't understand how you become one. And for some people, your income stays two. But for some people, your income becomes one. I don't know why y'all think that y'all gonna get married to these women and then, for whatever reason, you think you're gonna get a divorce and the woman gonna walk away with nothing unless you got an ironclad prenup. And then y'all get mad at the woman and start calling the woman lazy and sorry and she should have had a job. A lot of these women, especially some of these celebrity women, they have jobs and careers. They get with these men and whatever decision how y'all came to it, y'all decide as a partnership that, okay, you're not going to work, you're going to stay at home and raise the kids. And then these men, they go out here and do dirt or do trifling stuff and then they get a divorce and now y'all want to get mad and say the woman should have got a job. She had a job. She had a job. She had one. And then they came together and said she should quit and she going to stay at home with the kids. And now y'all mad because she want half of her money. Because that's their money. Anyways, we'll talk about that rest tomorrow, y'all. Bye, y'all.